All right, let's get it, y'all. Let the lady speak.
Elites. Wall Street. That's the machine, okay? That's the fucking machine. That's
Truth
deep
warrior
state.
in the building.
It's their machine that they have made megas afraid of, okay? That they have sowed all this fear of them taking over when it's them. When it's them. Donald Trump sold U.S. citizens on the black market. That's what them. When it's them. Donald Trump sold U.S. citizens on the black market. That's when it's them. When it's them. Donald Trump sold U.S. citizens on the black market.
And this is the reason why I've been stressing about the straw man. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm showing y'all this book again, but for those that's interested, go ahead and get yourself a copy. It's called the UCC Connection, How to Free Yourself from Legal Tyranny. You know what I mean? So this is what's going on. Like she said, Donald Trump sold the remember, peep game what she said. United States citizens.
Or when it's them. When it's them. Donald Trump sold U.S. citizens on the black market. That's what he did. That's Havana syndrome.
That's Havana syndrome. That's Havana syndrome. Now you might be saying, now how is that possible? How can Donald Trump sell the citizens? Well, number one, you don't study the Black Laws Dictionary. You don't study law. In fact, you don't study jack shit. You just running your damn mouth. Probably just reading Psalm 91 all day. I mean, but little do you know that United States is not a country. United States is a business, capitalism, a corporation. So when you classify yourself as a citizen of the United States, you're basically classifying yourself as a slave. So therefore, like I said before, if you are a slave to this corporation and you have not claimed your sovereign rights and you're still living on maritime law, lost out into the sea, then therefore the United States still owns you and they still own your vessel. So therefore, since they still own you and own your vessel, they can do what the hell they want. Because remember, we're in debt. Everybody, they always talk about this inflation, right? They always talk about, billions and trillions of dollars of inflation and stuff, but they're not telling you how they're going to eradicate the debt. You know why? You know why they're not telling you how they're going to eradicate the debt? Because they can't tell you. You are the reason why they're going to eradicate the debt. They're going to use you. They're using the United States citizens as collateral to get rid of the debt. It's like I told you before. I used this metaphor before. It's like you let's say if a kingpin and gave you 90 kilos or something, you got to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the money, if you ain't got the product to give it back, you gonna have to pay back somewhere, some other way, form of fashion, or you already know you're gonna be in the pine box. They have your whole family in the box. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with us. And this is the reason why they're putting people in these torture programs and these behavior modification programs and these gang stalking, aka gang stalking programs, the human trafficking, all this crap that's going on. Because America is sold out. You know what I mean? So people, EC Production keep thinking that people are being targeted because they smart. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Get that fucking shit out your head. You not smart, nigga. You dumb. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? This has everything to do with collateral. I gotta pay back the mob. You know what I mean? How we gonna pay this? How we gonna pay this back? I'm just gonna have to just give. I'm gonna have to just give y'all to the sharks. That's just how they doing it. Got nothing to do with what you know. They don't give a damn about that. Know what I mean? I don't even really think they even give a damn about your bloodline. I think they just selling people out. You know what I'm saying? I think, and for the most part, they might just be. They probably started it off. They started it off with maybe a certain select a few bloodline people, but for the most part, they just throwing people in the program. And I mean, why do you think so many people coming up missing? You know what I'm saying? So why do you think the gang stalker's not talking to you? They're not telling you what's going on. They scared to death. If you really think that these people are just doing this for money, you got to be out your damn mind. There's nowhere in the world people these gangsters be sitting harassing you every day for just some money. I mean, when you can just go, go get a job. But that's right, you can't even go get a job because ain't no damn jobs.
Syndrome. That is on the black market. That's what he did. That's Havana syndrome. That is what Havana syndrome was. He brought in his Goldman Sachs hedge funder and he turned the U.S. tax department into fucking hedge funds, selling us on the black market for money. And they finally got the technology to do it.
Right.
So that
they finally got the technology to do it. They can do it because they own you.
No one would ever see it or believe you. Selling, no one would ever see it or believe you.
Because the technology makes it invisible. That's why people can't see it. And people ain't going to believe it or believe you because most of these people are working with just a third grade education.
Selling you and trafficking you with invisible technologies and AI.
Invisible
technology.
There it is,
cryptocurrency. Here it is. They turned us into cryptocurrency.
You are the
They
crypto.
dissected us. They turned us into a form of money through the DNA, through the codes, through cryptology. There it is. And child trafficking. That's what they turned us into. They turned us into a global trafficking ring to profit off of and murder us. And if they're successful in murdering us, that's their crypto money, okay?
I told y'all.
Because that's the hedge funder.
I told y'all. If they're successful at murdering you, unaliving you, then they get the payouts. They get your bond, they get your insurance, whatever, trillions of dollars that they got on you, because we're all worth money anyway because of your bond. You know what I mean? So we're all billionaires anyway, just by, being born. But this is information that they don't want you to know. Study straw man. Study your endless ledgers. This stuff will break it down to you.
They get money if you die, okay? So you're worth a certain amount of, because that's the hedge funders. They get money if you die, okay? So you're worth a certain amount of money through the banks.
Right. And now remember, when you hear some certain targeted individuals say, "Oh, they're not trying to kill you," just slowly walk away. Matter of fact, not even slowly, run fast as you fucking can away from that individual, because obviously they don't know what they're talking about. You want to steer clear from the clowns. The hell you mean they're not trying to kill you? Yes, they are. This is a money making thing. They're trying to cash out on you. You are the cash cow. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, just like I say it over and over and over, man. It's like I gotta keep repeating myself. But it's like, just like you see the cow, you're not concerned about the cow. The only thing you're concerned about is frying that thing up as a burger, put on a bun and eat it. Put some fries and ketchup. You know what I'm saying? You're not concerned about the cow. Or the cow got a family to go to or nothing like that. You don't care. It's the same way of how they look at you. They're trying to eat. Everybody trying to eat on the planet. This is a dog eat dog world. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worrying about a damn thing. All right? And keep on thinking Jesus is gonna come. You stay in that dimension if you want to.
And then they torture you by biohacking you
Damn
through
right.
cryptology, okay, through coding systems, which is part of the DNA strands. So that's what crypto was, and that's why we lost so many people, okay? That's why everybody freaking lost loved ones, okay? That was COVID-19. It was a bioweapon, and it was formulated from the same science as LSD, okay? It was a bioweapon. It was created by elitists. And Donald Trump just didn't magically start to do business with a shell company in Wuhan, okay, China, okay? Like, Trump media and technology just didn't happen to be connected to a shell company in Wuhan. So, I hope this is beneficial to you in some way. I don't know. I think that right now, we just have to keep sharing our voice and talking about the truth behind their dark, evil agendas. with no matter how much they try to cover it up with psyops, mind control, manipulation. We have to just keep speaking truth into everything that has happened, into everything that has transpired, and remember that we're stronger together. So the more we can debunk their crap that's going out on right-wing media, the more we can debunk everything that they have sent out, and they have been paid a lot of money to send out, we can start to kind of normalize and come back into alignment on really what actually freaking happened to our country, instead of believing a false narrative of who Donald Trump is, okay? Because who he is the darkest freaking dark that anyone would ever imagine. And for some reason, people just think he's somebody that he's not. And there was a lot of money that has gone into that. His publicist teams get paid a lot of fucking money to clean up his mess. A lot of money. So I'll leave you guys there. I'm sending you guys lots of love, blessings.
All right, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to like, man. You know you got to like it. So that way the algorithm can pick it up. You know what I mean? You know DB is a shadow ban. Got to like the video. But most importantly, hit the Cash App up. You know what I'm saying? Holla back, y'all. We out.